If you were to ask someone what their favorite zombies map was of all time, I imagine Mob of the Dead would come pretty highly up on the list. So today we're playing a Black Ops 3 zombies map called Alvatto Survival, which, as it says here, it's a smaller subsection of a much larger planned map, so there will be a full version someday, but it mixes Blood of the Dead with Mob of the Dead in a way. And what's really cool about this is it's made by someone who does a lot of work for my community in general, mainly my Discord server. So shout out to Jufro, because you're a legend. And I've heard through the grapevine there are some pretty sick wonder weapons in this map, and even some custom names, which I may have actually had influence on a few of those. One, I think pretty much one. But ooh, look at this for the spawn room. I like how foggy it is actually, it's quite eerie. And we even have a box spawn in the spawn. I love when that happens. Quick revive just chilling over here. I guess I'll pick you up. Can't lie down by it for some reason, but that's fine. We've got Mob of the Dead zombies, but with orange eyes. That's that's weirdly kind of cursed, but I like it. So this should be a very interesting thing to play. Looks like we can come up here, and we've got a door for 1,000. Now, even though it's a survival map, it seems to look pretty big, actually. Maybe it'll be kind of like Astra Malorum size from Black Ops 7. Which, by the way, new map's going to come out very soon. I think it's literally next week, on Thursday. And it's set in a volcano, so you already know I'm playing that. Absolutely gorgeous skybox, by the way. It looks almost painted. But I hope you're all having a fantastic day whenever you're watching this. I believe it should be going up on Friday, so happy Friday for everyone. Not gonna lie, my energy has been extremely low recently just because of the, not even the summer heat, but the summer humidity. Just feeling like I'm being suffocated. But alright, let's open up the door. Woo! Oh, hello. Cool looking factory area. Yeah, this is kind of like Blood of the Dead, actually. Reminds me of where you get that other power switch. We've got Speed Cola over here. Incredibly eerie. And the AK on the wall, I'm definitely buying that because it's like one of my favorite guns ever. Which, that's a good question actually. Let me know in the comments section below. What is your favorite gun in Call of Duty history, but not including wonder weapons? Because I'll ask that in a separate video. Because yeah, the AK-47, especially the one that was on Mob of the Dead, that's going to be up there as one of my favorites. I'd probably say something like the M27 or the BAL-27. Weirdly, the 27 guns seem to be the cool ones. Like, it'd be cool to go through and play, I don't know, if there was a way to individually select guns from different Call of Duties and put them into one mod and just have all of my favorites. But alright, 1,000 points. This time it opens downwards. Interesting. We've got like a power door here. Screams Doris vibes, I like it. And there's a door here for Powerhouse. I do like that it actually shows you the name of the location. I prefer that, to be honest, than to like Black Ops 7 where you just have it on screen all the time. Also, the red mystery box looks gorgeous. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, got a nuke and didn't actually accidentally pick it up for once. That's rare. Although I might need to in a second. Do you see that ragdoll on that one zombie? What the fuck? Pew, 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 pew. I'll get it now. Just because I want this AK bad. Like, look at this thing, dude. There's something about the AK when it's, like, thin and long like this. I just prefer it. I know that sounds kind of sus, but... I think it's the Modern Warfare AK that looks a bit, like, thicker, but I'm just not really a fan of. Weirdly, a lot of it comes down to the iron sights. Like, if the iron sights on a gun are good, that usually pushes it up for me, even if it's not as powerful. Don't know why my brain does that, but hey-ho. Max ammo didn't reload the gun, but that's fine. That's like become a thing that I just say every time I pick up a max ammo now. I should probably stop. I worry I get annoying, but then every time I point that out, people in the comments are like, nah, it's fine, don't worry. Yap for the next 5 hours, we don't care. So for the one person who does actually care and does find it annoying, I apologize. Like, I try not to over-edit these videos as well, because I know some of you enjoy the sort of like raw footage, but I just like to cut out bits where I'm sort of just saying nonsense. Ooh! Bit of lag. Okay, it looks beautiful now, actually, just with all the lights on. Get rid of you guys. Go ahead and pick up Juggernog. Zombie perk, Electric Cherry 2000. It's my favorite perk. This opened up now. Curious to see what is going on in here. We've got a mysterious door here. If in doubt, try throwing a grenade at it. And nothing happened, okay. I'm also hoping there's no perk limit, but we'll see. I don't want to pick up Deadshot just for the sake of it. Alright, up these stairs. So what have we got going on here? God, this is a big area. You can loop back down. I like that. Christ, there's a lot of zombies. Is that the Vector? I don't think I've actually seen that in a zombies map. I know it was in Black Ops 2 multiplayer, but I don't think it was ever in zombies, unless I'm wrong. Maybe on Origins, but I don't think so. Here is the Pack-a-Punch with the S12. Questionable gun choice, but... Hey, Figglebottom, let's go. He's in every map, dude. It's amazing. We've even got like a mini catwalk over here with a scar. I mean, the scar is much better, let's be honest. 1 becomes 2. Yeah, the aura of this map, Alvatto. I don't know what Alvatto means, but absolutely peak. Speaking of Black Ops 2, though, I heard about the Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 ports being added to, like, PlayStation 5. About time. Sadly, they're not, like, remakes or anything. It's literally just the games being ported over. But still, it's good for those of you that have a PS5. I'm actually considering getting, like, a PS5 or a PS5 Pro just for GTA 6. Haven't decided which one yet, but I know for a fact I'm going to make videos on GTA 6. And I'm not waiting a year to get it on PC because it's just such a piss take. I feel like there's a way I could get over there, but I don't know how. But you know what? I'm going to Pack-a-Punch the AK, because who knows? Custom pap camo, maybe? Ooh, what is this? Oh, that's close. The AK-67? Oh, for fuck's sake. Of course. This is what happens when we have custom Pack-a-Punch names. But, dude, Jufro, for the fact that this is like your first custom map ever made, actually kind of insane, not gonna lie. I think he said it took him over a year to do, which I can understand why. I mean, Jesus. The attention to detail here is pretty nice, especially considering we don't have a Mob of the Dead on Black Ops 3 other than, I mean, we've got the cop for that one, of course, but I imagine most of these assets will have just been made from scratch. And that looks like the end of the round. Nice. Only round 9? That's crazy. We have got some more doors we need to go and have a look at. And no, I'm not talking about Lord of the Rings. But first things first, I think I'll pick up... Well, let's just make use of the double points first. Speed Cola. Because I do know there is a viable ending on this map, so we have got, like, a way to get to an ending. Just no idea how. Okay, 750. Da-da-da-da. Here's the mystery box, of course. And Widow's Wine, your beauty. I'm gonna guess that double tap's in there somewhere. Yep, I can... Oh, is that it? Don't know, I can't quite see. Oh, shit! Holy moly, that was close. That was my bad. I was just too busy focusing on the other room. Now, I'll go for one spin of the box just because this Vector is a bit mid now. We've got the Blundergat in there, the MP7. Another goat gun from Black Ops 2. With some crazy iron sights. And you're the last. Alright, so let's go and have a look. Open the door. Just the little few seconds of the animation is very nice, but there's double tap. I knew it'd be around here somewhere. It's actually a pretty big area. And there's a portal. End the game 50,000. Gotcha. Not too expensive, I like that. Flashbacks to the the space tower or whatever it was called. The one where it costs like 200, 400,000 points or something ridiculous. But it looks like we can get the Magma Gap maybe. Because if I just gotta focus up for a second. But we've got the machine over here, of course. So I think what I'll do, let's get the nuke. Get double tap. And let's try getting Deadshot just to see if there's a perk limit. Ta-da, Deadshot. There's no perk limit. Let's go. I had a feeling there wouldn't be, but you know, always worth a check. But I want to get my hands on the B23R because there's a very interesting Pack-a-Punch name to it, which may have had something to do with yours truly. Oh, stamina ups over here too. Very nice. And a door here. Oh, speaking of the B23R, there it is. Now, do I get Mule Kick first? I mean, this MP7's pretty decent, actually. Carpenter. See, if I get double points, that would be perfect. This is nice. It's kind of just like a mob/blood-inspired version of Doris almost in the layout right now. Because yeah, those World of War maps, they still hold up to this day, but they're definitely like on the simpler side. But we've got some absolutely insane guns in here that you won't want to miss. So I will definitely need Mule Kick for that fact. I don't remember where it is, actually. Look up by Pack-a-Punch. Here we go. Give me that Mule Kick. Perfect. Now, can I just not die immediately? That would be nice. So, what other perks do we need to get? We've got Electric Cherry. We've got Widow's Wine, Stamina Up. And I forget what else, but there's definitely going to be another one. Here we go. Now I've got Mule Kick. I'm going to spin the box. What are we going to get? We have insane weapons in here. I want something new, ideally. Like the melon launcher? What the fuck is that? Okay. It is just a launcher, but... I mean, at least it kind of kills? I'd be interested to pack-a-punch it, but I don't think there's PhD on this map. Let me try opening that extra door, because there's one just at the back here. Come on, open. No, this just loops us back to quick revive. Yeah, so I don't think there's PhD. Unless it's hidden in a secret spot somewhere. But there's that double points. I could just sneak past. Oh! That's not good. Jesus. Oh, there was one right in that corner. That was scary. Let's grab stamina up. I think I will get rid of the melon launcher because we got enough to pack-a-punch this. I do like the B23R. Like, remember on transit where you could just buy this on the bus? Oh yeah, and getting around the map now is so much better with stamina up as well. Very nice. What we got? The 23 Enigma. Yeah, I came up with that name. I'll put it up on screen, but there's this whole, like, weird thing about the number 23. It's kind of like how the fucking 6-7 meme popped off, but it's just weirdly two numbers that always seem to be some of the first you think about. But dude, they made the gun so powerful. It's got 45 bullets in the magazine with like 360 in the reserve. So yeah, I might actually keep hold of this for a while, especially since it's on the wall. Means we can buy ammo for it whenever. And the MP7's on the wall too, but I do want to keep spinning the box. So I think I'll get rid of the MP7 if I have to. So we've still got a few perks to buy as well. I'm wondering if there's a room I've actually missed that has an extra perk in. Alright, what did we get? The Uzi. Okay. Not exactly new, but it's very powerful. I thought that was the front of a transit bus for a second there. The little attachment you can put on it. What gun is this? The SVU. This is actually a really solid weapon, especially with Deadshot. Look at the hipfire accuracy on this. I mean, it's pretty nasty. And I imagine if I pack-a-punch this, it's going to one-shot for a long time. So I may actually keep that, to be fair. Let's spin the box again. There's a gun from a different game that looks absolutely nuts. I'll probably put it in the title if I do actually manage to get it. But let's also buy Electric Cherry. Get out of here. Alright, let's buy Widow's Wine. So that brings us up to... Oh, that is 9 perks. Okay, I just can't count, apparently. So we have got all the perks now, which is great, because that means we can focus entirely on getting the box. And just... Oh, look at that. Absolute nothingness. That's cool. Fire sale. Fun fact, you can't actually get a fire sale drop until you've moved the box at least once. And apparently you can't get a death machine drop on Black Ops 3 unless you buy quick revive. So that's kind of cool. Got the Remington. Yeah, this SVU is going to be solid. But I think I may just hold out the AK just for now. What we get? The SMR. I mean, it might be comedically better in this game because a lot of modders like to buff it ridiculously. But my AK is now completely out of ammo, so I may as well just get rid of it. Like, I know it's on the wall here. Ammo 700. There's no way it's that cheap. Oh, the war machine. Okay, I'm not going to swap it out for a war machine. You having a giggle? Round 17. I kind of like this. It's a more simple map, but one thing I'm not a major fan of, depending on my mood, is like, if I go to play a custom map and I just see that there's a tutorial for it that's like... If it's a video and it's like 30 minutes long, or if there's just an absolute bombardment of text, like there's nothing more off-putting to me. Even if a map is absolutely fantastic, it's just like, ironically, kind of like Blood of the Dead. It's like the Easter egg itself, once you get into it, it's not as bad as it looks on paper, but just because of how convoluted it looks on paper, and some of the steps being really bullshit as well, it just completely turns me off. I enjoy a challenge, but within reason. Something like the Origins Easter egg's quite nice because I feel like it hits that perfect balance. Other than the ending. The ending, if there was like a boss fight on Origins, it would be so much better. I did find the ending a bit anticlimactic, but I mean, compare that to Mob of the Dead. Oh my god. The outro to Mob of the Dead was perfect. We've got this perfect narrative loop where you just go around the entire map and have to listen to the story of what happened to the people you're playing as. I mean, that's such a cool concept. Like, no wonder it was Jason Blundell's first map and it was such a success. But Scorpion Evo, fastest firing gun in the West, XPR 50. Ooh, I mean, you know what? I'll take that instead of the SVU. I know it's a sniper, but Like, sure, it has a bit less ammo, but it's already one-shotting with double tap, and it's round 18. Unpack-a-punched, by the way. That's pretty juicy. And then, yeah, you just got the fucking Scorpion, which... one magazine. Already gone. We got here the SWAT. Oh, that's a unique gun. This was also in BO2 multiplayer. It was like a burst gun, but you could turn it into full auto with attachments. But yeah, let's pack a punch a gun. Switch things up. Let's see what the XPR is when pack-a-punched. The XPR NC3 LV50. Interesting name, but yeah, it's a semi-auto that will just... I guarantee this will one-shot until eternity. And by that, I mean like round 35, 40, so... for enough time for us to get the 50k Bible ending. Here it is! The Requiem! I finally got it. Ow. Oh! I'll admit, I thought it was going to look a bit bigger in my hands, but...
What do you mean by that?
If you don't know what the Requiem is, Resident Evil 9, it's the revolver, the really big, thick revolver, the one that... Is it Grace? I think that's her name. She tries picking it up, like you can try and use it as her, and it's just like insanely heavy, and it makes you have a massive amount of recoil. Because Leon Kennedy is a bit of a fucking legend. Also, that's a weird coincidence that I put my... I put my name as previous Leon, a Rick and Morty reference because I've been watching the show, and... Oh! Oh, that's juicy. But like, Leon Kennedy, obviously from Resident Evil, is the guy who wields this, and I still die. Well, that was fully my bad. I will not be mad as long as I still have it. Okay, good. And I've got my sniper. That's fine, because even though I'm stupid, I'm not dead. Oh, shit. Okay, there's nothing over there. I can buy quick... Juggernog, even. Whew. Fine, we all have stupid deaths. Or AN-94, that would be nice. I lost my B23R, which sucks. I don't actually need the damage, so I'm going to get Speed Cola, because I feel like if I'm going to die, it'll be with this XPR trying to reload it. But yeah, we're definitely going to pack-a-punch this, the Requiem. I plan on playing Resident Evil on my second channel, it's just that it's such a long game, and with those games, you kind of need to play the entire thing in one video, otherwise the video will flop. Which is what I'm not a fan of, really. Because I don't really enjoy just sitting there for like a 9 hours straight being a game. I enjoy the slow burn, and I know I could just record on multiple different days, but then it just feels like it drags on forever. Probably just a skill issue with me, but... Ooh, that was close. I want to try the Requiem out again, but... Oh! I mean, decent, actually. I just need to make sure I do not die. Because, yeah, in a custom map like this, without having a shield especially, it's a bit scary. But yeah, this gun is a beast. I got insta-kill for next round. Not like I need it with this. Let's grab double tap. I'll go back and get quick revive. And also stamina up, because... It took me a long time to appreciate stamina up when I first started playing, but it is a very essential perk. Especially on Black Ops 3. But okay, we've slightly recovered from that disaster. Maybe I should go and try staying somewhere else, because this is a scary spot. Pack-a-punch doesn't look much safer, though. Maybe there's somewhere I could camp, like if I... Can they jump up here? Oh, they can. Oh, shit. I mean, maybe that's a good thing? So maybe they all go this way? Wait, hang on a minute. I think they do. I found the strategy. Let's go. Okay, there's a couple spawning that way. But to be fair, as long as I keep an eye on just these two locations, it's not too bad. And this gun is like killing multiple zombies at once with one bullet, so I suppose I shouldn't really complain. Like, look at that! Fucking nuts. But we can finally pack-a-punch the Requiem. Let's go and do that. What the hell is this gonna become? The Luigi's Desolator. I mean, do I even need to shoot this? I already know. It's gonna absolutely demolish, yeah. Kaboom! Oh, this is nuts. Yeah, it's just gonna absolutely kill everything now. I've reached the point where I will not die stupidly. Saying that. Just be slightly accurate with it. Let's switch. Ooh, just gotta take a second to reload. I somehow lived there. I mean, if Leon Kennedy uses the gun, that's how you know it's good, though. To be fair. Bro fights so many demons. I mean, I guess... Would you classify them as demons? Like, I know they originally started out as zombies, but obviously they're more like mutants, to be fair. Like Futurama mutants. Look at them jumping up. Alright. Let's pick up Deadshot, and I'll go and get Widow's Wine next. 50k is not looking too bad. Ooh, no, I should get Widows. I was going to get Mule Kick so I can get a point building gun. And that's not a bad strat by any means, but yeah, I think for now, I stand a better chance. I'll nuke anyway, whatever. But we did get an insta-kill. Not like either of my guns really need it. Good opportunity to do some knifing. I mean, like somehow it's working. As long as you knife faster. That guy was dead and he hit me. That's kind of bullshit. Oh, hi. I didn't realize there was more of you. Pew! Pew! I love how accurate the hipfire is with Deadshot. Like, it's quite underrated. But alright, let's shoot you. Accuracy is not my forte. Got Mule Kick. And how much is the Scar? Because to be fair, the Scar is kind of juicy. And I've heard good things about when you Pack-a-Punch it, or maybe it's in the box as a different version, but there's a Scar H that you can dual wield, which just sounds ridiculous. But yeah, just look at this, man. I could just idly sit here with this XPR. Not a care in the world. I do kind of want to pick this up now, though. Is it good enough to kill without Pack-a-Punch? Just about. I need to make sure I don't get myself stupidly killed again. Yeah, this seems pretty powerful. Ooh, this is getting a bit sketch. Max ammo. Double points. Gimme. Absolutely perfect. And it's the end of the fecking round. How typical is that? Whatever, let's Pack-a-Punch. Gimme, gimme. They are actually dual wield. Are you kidding me? The Jank and Clank? That might be cooler than the Requiem. I don't know. And can I fire them? I can fire them individually as well, like left trigger and right trigger. I like that. You know, it ain't as powerful as a death machine, but that is pretty damn good. Only perk I don't have now is Electric Cherry, which is only 2,000 points, to be fair. And I think my death machine is about to run out. There we go. Let's actually see how useful this is. The flash is a bit annoying, but it doesn't seem too bad. Like, I kind of expect the dual Scar H to be a bit more powerful than this. Also, there's no Pap Camo, but for the novelty alone, I would give it like a 10 out of 10. But Dempsey must have some insane biceps to be able to carry these. S12 is actually tempting because it's a shotgun. Shotguns are always good, but then again, so is this. Oh, just the orange and the moon. I'm such a sucker for like color palette blending and stuff. I am by no means an artist or anything, but I have a dumbfounded appreciation for it. Like, I suck at thumbnails. Thumbnails are, I always say this, but like thumbnails are the thing I will overthink at the most. And probably just mess up. And be the reason that a video doesn't get like 50,000 more views or something. But I'm actually thinking of commissioning some more like artists and stuff in the community to just do some like renders potentially for some thumbnails. I don't use character models or zombie models much in my thumbnails, but there's no harm in it, I feel like. And being able to support the community that I'm playing the games of and stuff is always a nice thing. I should use the Requiem a bit more, actually. Guarantee there's someone saying that in the comments right now. Oh! Shit! How many points am I getting for these? Okay, it's kind of like a launcher. You get about 50 to 60. That was 100 there. Okay, okay. I'm just always a bit dubious because, like, for a Bible ending, you want to point maximize as much as possible, but doesn't matter. I just enjoy using the guns. We have got an insta-kill, so, like, yeah, it's gonna kill everything. Double points. I pull out the Scar H's. Yeah, like these. I was hoping they'd be a bit better. Losing all my Widow's grenades. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, that's scary. Wish there was a way to get Widow's grenades back. I suppose that counts. Buy a sale. I haven't got the Blundergat, actually, to be fair. I suppose it'd be kind of interesting to get it, but I'm not that fussed. But I will pick up Electric Cherry. Pew! Just the echo as well when you shoot it. And since the zombies do walk in like a pretty much straight line towards you, it is actually pretty juicy. I tell you what, I'll get the 50k first, and then we'll come back to that. And like, I'll spin the box as many times as I have spare points. But alright. Requiem time. Another nuke. That is always nice. times like this where Electric Cherry was introduced actually on Mob of the Dead, and I feel like that's the best map for it, because similar to this, there's just so many tight corridors where the stun comes in handy a lot. And because the Blundergat, like the way the damage amplification works, the more empty your magazine is, the more damage the reload will do. So with like a revolver that has 5 bullets, when you go to reload on that last one, it will almost always just do a lot of damage. As if you have any of them left. When you go to reload, but oh shit. Oh no! Ah, I got myself stuck there. God damn it. Oh, this is going to be scary. I feel like I might just be a little bit screwed here. I almost slid through that, to be fair. But that's cool, though. I enjoyed that. Viable ending would have literally just ended the game anyway, so I guess I didn't miss out on too much. But yeah, I'll leave a link to this map in the description. Go and show Jufro some love, because they did an absolutely amazing job. And thank you to them for obviously all the work they do in my community as well. If you've enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Check out this video on screen, YouTube says you might like it, and I'll see you in the next one.